Hi everyone, welcome to our Gimp book tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to show you how to bring an image that you created in Paint into Gimp and do some modifications to it. First off, let's go to our dockable dialogues and open our layers dialog box. I have two files. I have a PNG file and I have a BMP that I created in Paint. Here's that image. I'm going to take this book and bring it into Gimp. I want to make sure I'm bringing in the PNG version. It's going to be easier to work with. So we're just going to simply drag and drop it into our canvas. I'm going to resize just a little bit so you can see what we're doing. Now we're going to try to get rid of this image that I was using to help myself draw the book. We're going to use the crop tool. I have the current layer only, crop current layer only button selected. I'm going to highlight that region and choose the bottom. Notice I have these options. Can reduce the size of my crop. I'm going to select the bottom right and it's going to get rid of all the excess. Now I can move that image right to the middle. Now let's do some work on the cover of the book. As you see right now our cover is blue. We're going to make a new layer, create new layer, and we're going to call this new layer book cover. Say OK. And on the book cover layer we want to turn this brown, this blue into brown. So we're going to choose our original book layer, come and choose our select by color tool, and go down and choose the blue color. Now I have a couple of browns selected already. I want a really dark brown, so I'm going to choose this dark brown. Say OK. And then I'm going to use my bucket fill tool, and I'm going to fill with the foreground color. Oh, let me take one step back. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to make sure I'm working on my current layer just so you can see. Turn the eyes off on those two layers, and I'm going to fill in brown in that selection. Turn that back on, and that's what you're working with. Let's zoom back out. Now we want to do some work on the edges of this book. I'm going to make another new layer, and we're going to call this layer Edges. Say OK. I want to turn off my active selection, so I'm going to say Select None. Go back to my original book layer, choose my fuzzy select. I'm going to get two regions. I'm going to get this region, and because add to the current selection is chosen, I can also get this region. I'm going to go to my edges layer just so you can see what's happening. We're going to turn these off. We have a selection that's made. I'm going to go back to a lighter shade of brown. Say OK. Now I have a medium shade brown and a really light mustardy brown, and I'm going to choose my blend tool. And with the blend tool I'm going to paint that selection. I'm just drawing a line, and notice I can make that selection go from a darker brown to a lighter brown. We're going to turn the book back on, select None, choose the other two regions we haven't worked on yet in the original book layer, select that region, go back to my edges, go back to my blend tool, and choose to blend that as well. That's it. Till next time, goodbye.